I am a gay man and I am in love with my wife. I met my wife when we were both in high school. We grew up in the South, so me being gay wasn't exactly an option at the time. We started dating because it was a good cover for me, and she had a thing for me. I've never had much of a love-making drive. I used to assume it was the pent-up gay, but knowing the terms now, I'm probably on the A spectrum. I definitely like men, but even with the hottest guys I only ever wanted it once or twice a month. I came out about 15 years ago, just to her. She was heartbroken, but very accepting. She asked me to still date her until I found a boyfriend, and I agreed because I did really value her as a close friend. We both agreed we would keep living together because we were young and couldn't afford the rent otherwise, go out together with friends, the usual, but obviously would start actively seeing other people. I met a few guys, but none that I really wanted to hold down, and she was happy enough coming home to me after whatever escapades she got up to. Then she got pregnant. Everyone assumed I was the father, and all I've ever wanted was to be a stay-at-home dad. I sat her down and told her that if she wanted, I'd marry her if she was the breadwinner. I'd take care of the baby, the house, all that stuff, if she supported us. I explained that I would want the same arrangement we had now, but that this way she could count on having childcare, and I would have the life I've always wanted. She agreed, and we got married in August 2011. Our daughter was born January of 2012. Life was exactly what I wanted and expected. We didn't have tons of money, but we got by fine. She was right out of college and not in the highest paying field, but honestly I was so happy to be a dad none of it mattered. About 5 years ago, we got drunk, and slept together. For the first time in our relationship, we were actually physical. I woke up the next morning and was shocked at how much I didn't regret it. It was definitely not something I would have done sober, but it made her so happy it just made me happy. It was fine. Ultimately, it wasn't some horrid, gross thing. I wasn't into it, but it really made her happy, and that made me happy. She asked me about it, and I told her the truth. I am gay. I am not attracted to her, but I do love her. If a physical relationship would make her that happy, I could do that. After all, how many women are with men they aren't attracted to? When the pandemic hit, we had another talk. We discussed that seeing other partners wasn't safe, and for the time being, and the safety of our daughter, we should stop doing so. Our second daughter was born 3 days ago. There were a couple of complications and my wife ended up having an emergency C-section. I realized that I didn't just love her, I was in love with her. I still identify as gay. I'm still not intimately attracted to her, but I have the life I always wanted. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I have a happy little white picket fence life, and if I could do it all over again, I absolutely would. I am a gay man, and I am in love with my wife.